Hi Gemini, how are you? How are my air signs doing? And I'm here to give you your reading for the first half of November until the 15th. Sorry I'm running a little bit late. Better late than never, I always say. And here we go. So for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, that is what this is for. There we go. If you are collective Gemini and you don't know what your sun, moon, and rising sign is, sorry, if you know what your sun sign is, but you're not sure of your moon and rising sign, please go to my About page. You'll be able to get a link from the About page or the top of my video page, and that will connect you to a site where you can plug in your information and get your moon sign and your rising sign. All right, anything you need to know about this reading is in the description below, including my email address. Please know that there is $10 off a $60 reading in the month of November. All right. Cut you here, Jenny. Here we go. Oh, we start with the 9 of rods. So the 9 of rods. And the 9 of rods is indicative of, you know, having been through it, Gem. So you are someone who has been in the fight. I'm going to say that you're not necessarily looking to win the war, but you're just looking to win the fight. I have a feeling as though you may be feeling alone in some sort of battle that you're in right now, whether that be a financial battle, a legal battle, but you feel beat up because of it. That would be your everything that you have conquered so far. The 9 have been actions. So they have been to do with something that has been very hard for you to handle, and you're exhausted and you're done with fighting, pretty much. Which is good, because now you can drop your burdens. The 10 of Wands is here to tell you that it's done. You know, you don't have to hang on anymore. You don't have to be sad about the things that have gone on. Just drop them and walk away. There is, yeah, he looks exhausted and he looks grateful to not have to go through this anymore. So whatever it is that you've been through, the 9 and the 10 here are here to tell you that it's time for you to drop that very heavy burden, Gem, okay? Something that you had wanted to make a decision on, but were failing to do so. So this is, you'll see that, you know, she's not even holding these swords. She's not even holding them. Her hands are in her lap and her eyes are covered. So she doesn't want to see what's coming for her. The thing is that it's coming for you anyway, Gem. So you might as well see what's coming for you so you can prepare for it. Take the blindfold off. It's time for you to drop the swords and just to take it on, to take it head on. This is what I want to say. Sorry, Mercury retrograde is really playing with my throat chakra. So you just want to be able to make the decision that has been burdening you for so long. Something that's had you in fear. So something that's been holding you back, that's had you in fear, something that has held you prisoner, has caged you up, something that has made you feel like you didn't have any choice in the matter, and you finally dropped it. Like you're like, done. I can't do this any longer. It's time to just make the decision and time to get out from behind the fear wall. So many of us live behind the fear wall, you guys. This is for Gem and anyone who's watching for Gem. So many of us live behind that fear wall. I do believe that those fear walls are put up for us so we can leap over them, to know that we're strong enough to carry on for the things that are going to be in the future. People spend their whole lives being behind the fear wall. You know, they just do. it's easier to be there for some. And it might be because you're juggling. You have a lot of things on your plate at this time, and almost it feels as though that you could be proud of that you have no time for anything but to juggle your stuff. And I'm here to tell you that that we just need to stop. How do I say? We need to stop glorifying the busy. We are overscheduling ourselves. We're overscheduling our children. Usually overscheduling the children happens because you need them to progress in a way that you never progressed. So if you're overscheduling them and overscheduling you, and nobody has time for anything because, all 5 kids need to be in 2 sports each, and, stuff like that, this is what the juggling is. And I feel as though that you're scared that things could stop, that maybe you will stop juggling eventually. But I don't think you want to do that. I feel as though you almost wear it as a medal on your chest, that you can juggle so many things, and people look at you like, you can do that too? Oh, you can do everything. But you're really being hard on your mental health, Gem. It's really hard on your mental health to be able to be perfect to everybody. I don't know where that came from, but someone need to hear that. Jeez. Okay, we'll take that one. Yeah, because it's the Chariot. So the Chariot is usually showing up when you're either going on a trip or you're going to, things are going to start moving fast from here. So it could be a literal vehicle. You could be going somewhere on a trip. Maybe that's why you're juggling. But this is something that shows up when, there could be danger about. The thing is that if you go too fast, and you can't keep these 2 in control because they are opposite personalities and they're going separate ways. If you can't keep it all together, everybody could die. And I'm not saying that in a literal sense. I'm saying that things could be pulled apart, families could be pulled apart, your health could go down the tubes, that kind of thing. So if you don't hold everything together, juggling in fear, could very well be that somebody could get sick or get hurt. That's coming up under your 9 of Wands, by the way. The card where you're exhausted from juggling. You need balance, Gem. You need balance. Could be a Scorpio that you know, but you need balance. That's coming up under this card, which is coming to the end of you dropping your burdens, right? Temperance Temperance, the Chariot, and the Devil are all major arcana cards. These are things you cannot change, Gem, because major arcana are things that the universe has put in place for you because you won't do it. And you need certain things along your path in order for you to be able to continue moving along. So the Chariot has been put in your way, and so has Temperance. So telling you that you must please make sure that you do all things in balance so no one gets hurt, no one gets exhausted. Queen of Pentacles. And it makes sense that if you are the Queen of Pentacles, Gem, that the Queen of Pentacles is the person who is the multitasking queen. The multitasking Queen of Pentacles, she's up on a, she's up on a ladder painting. She is rearing the children. She's rearing other people's children. She is generous and beautiful, and things around her flourish. And she makes sure that everyone that is in the kingdom with her has everything that they need. Look how fast that rabbit's going. That rabbit is going fast because that's exactly how the Queen of Pentacles is. She's in everything and everywhere, taking care of everyone. Waiting for the ships to come in, though. Something that you're waiting on, that you're trying to keep yourself busy until this thing comes in. And I don't know what that is, but it is coming out under the fear, under the Devil. So you could be waiting for something to come in for a long time now. And perhaps that's what's going to stop the juggle. The King of Pentacles is here. So I don't know if that's your spouse or your soulmate, or we've got the King and the Queen. That the King of Pentacles is you know, friends with the bull, with Taurus, it looks like. So Taurus, Taurus, Capricorn, and Taurus, Capricorn, and oh, Virgo. I always forget Virgo, and I don't know why. But anyway, it looks like the King of Pentacles is the guy with the money, right? He's the money guy. He's the accountant. He's the guy who clearly is making friends with the bull. Why wouldn't you want to? Right? So yeah, this could be your spouse. This could be your soulmate. If you are with someone who is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, that could be your soulmate. Could very well be. The King of Pentacles is coming up under your Two of Pentacles, which is your juggling card. Looks like someone's been looking at you on social media. So this is just someone who wants to talk to you, really. This page wants conversation. The thing about the page is that they're probably younger than you. They're younger than you in spiritual years, or they're younger than you in chronological years, or you can be younger than them. So there could be an age gap between you. This could be a child as well, but this is likely someone who's looking at you on social media, trying to find out information about you because they don't feel like they have access to speak with you. So maybe they want to have access to speak with you and they don't. You know, this is your sign. You are an air sign. You're really good at communication. And there is someone here that wants to speak with you. If you're not married and you don't have a soulmate, it could very well be the person who you think is your soulmate that is wanting to speak with you. Someone who is an earth sign. Looks like you may have walked away from things that don't serve you. But the thing is this, or you will be walking away. The thing is this, is that this isn't necessarily walking away from a relationship or a marriage or anything of that significance. It could very well just be walking away from, you know, the way you used to think. It could be that you've had a change of mind. You've had a change of the way you do things, the way you are with people. Your countenance has changed. Now, when I look here, she's looking into one cup. There are two spilled out on the ground, but there's 5 left. And the 5 of Cups is being sad over some sort of disappointment. So it looks like there's also someone else in the background who has walked away. See that person there? But it looks like she is disappointed. She's like, what happened? Like, what happened there? Again, don't get hung up with the sexes in the tarot, because it's just energy that we're reading. So it's the energy of walking away. And there is 5 cups left, and the 5 cups is, the 5 of Cups card is about disappointment. Not necessarily anything that was a huge impact to your life, but something that disappointed you, something you wanted for and something you didn't get. And just remember that sometimes we don't get the things that we want because they're not for us, and they're going to interrupt our path. But it looks like there's no more pain wherever you went from, whatever you're walking away from, whatever disappointed you. It looks like, you know, that's the completion of sadness and depression and being up at night and thinking and overthinking. So walking away from that is not a bad thing. So I'm thinking that perhaps you've walked away from disappointment and sadness, and that's okay. Could be you found out something about someone on the internet. Maybe they're dating and you didn't expect that. And now it's time for you to walk away in disappointment. It also is time for healing. So yeah, it looks like that perhaps you had your eye on somebody, and that somebody could very well be someone who's now attached to someone else, and you are now in disappointment. But it looks like you just need to go through a bit of healing before you can carry forward, because you're stuck. Now you don't know what to do. You had your sights set on this person, and now you don't know what to do. So you're trying to see things from another perspective, and that a lot of the times does come when you rest, when you're relaxed, and when you are healing, when you allow yourself to heal. Because because it's time to go on another path. It's another path of passion. That fellow there is carrying a wand or a rod, which is action. And so he's taking his action somewhere else. There is someone in the background here. It looks like he has walked away from that person. He could be walking away from a relationship or a friendship. He could be walking away from a job. He could be walking away from just the path that he was on because it no longer serves him. So he is making a quick exit. He or she. Maybe toward the King of Wands, could very well be. There could be the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a passionate king, and so he always has good advice to share. It could very well be that you're looking for passion in the king. You're looking for your passionate king. That could very well be as well. If what you had didn't work out with your spouse, because we did have two Pentacle court cards here, King and Queen, remember? So if that did break up and you are on the lookout for your king, that could very well be what that is. There is a Queen of Swords here. Now the Queen of Swords is someone who usually speaks mind over heart. However, if you look at the very tip top, there is a butterfly there, which indicates transformation. So you could be transforming from the Queen of Swords, maybe to be softer, kinder. You could be maybe speaking with a little bit of emotion these days, not necessarily all about the swords, because the swords can be cutting, right? If you're having a conversation with somebody and they're just right straight out with you, could very well be that you end up having a harsh conversation and you could get cut, metaphorically cut. But then after that message with the Queen of Swords, after you talk with her, you're done. You've cut yourself free. Free, yeah. Just don't go over the cliff. You are the Fool. You are starting on a brand new journey. And so that could be a new journey of the way you think, the way you learn, the things that you're learning. You could be learning about spirituality. You could be learning about conversation. And then there's transformation. So transformation after you decide that it's time to go on your own way. That is a beautiful way to end a reading, you guys. I know nothing better in this life that has made me more happy than transforming and going on my own way and walking away from things that no longer serve me. Even though those people were not happy with me, I had to do it for my own, to be kind to myself. And then we are going to do messages from the universe for you. Messages from the universe for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the first half of November, please. And we've got a flipper. What do we have? I heart you. What does it say? If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything, from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets, and so look forward to the day. Big hearts. I love that. If you knew how much you were loved, there'd be hearts on everything. When I was a kid, I used to draw hearts on everything. One more. Dwell on what you love. That's a really great idea. Asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same again. Scarier still is that you can't quite know in what new directions they'll grow. I wouldn't change a leaf on you. How sweet is that? I love that. I wouldn't change a leaf on you either, Jenny. Yeah, so dwell on what you love. And I heart you. I do heart you guys for coming here and watching me every day. Okay, one more card, and this is going to be from Power of Love deck. Keep forgetting what it's called. Power of Love. Ta-da. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your love, your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Very nice. Right. that's all I have for you, Jemmy. Looks like you've got some work coming up here, but it looks like you're going to have a new start. There is also going to be, you know, it's going to be hard getting out of the juggling that you love so much, but I do believe that you'll be taking a new direction sometime soon. And if you need to go on a trip to take care of yourself, to heal, then it's probably a good idea. And that's really all I have for you. Don't forget, transformation. Transformation's where it's at, Jemmy, okay? All right, gotta go. Bye.